Welcome back to Scottish Movies, and today I've hit up the charity shops and yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to show you. I picked up 3 titles from Scope, I picked up 7 titles from like a cancer research shop, and I picked up 16 titles from Bernardo's, and all for the price of, what was it, about £5, something like that altogether. So yeah, stay tuned and I'm going to show you what I picked up. Okay, so I'm back home now, and I'm going to show you what I picked up in the charity shops today. I only actually went out to go to CX to trade in a pile of stuff, which I did do. I ended up getting, I think it was about a £43 voucher for that lot. So PayPal done again. We need to start it again. Yeah, after CX, I didn't actually pick anything up in there. After CX, I went into the local Bernardo's. I'm going to go through those last, but I also went to another sort of town on the way home, and I managed to get another couple of lots of pickups. So the first things I'm going to show you, I picked up in Scope charity shop. Now these were 75p each. And for what they were, I didn't mind paying that. So first thing I picked up is volume 1 of a series from the 80s. It's for the retro TV collection, and it's on the playback label. And this is volume 1 of Cagney and Lacey. Don't know if you remember this, but I used to watch this back in the day. I don't know how many episodes are on here. I don't know if it actually says, but it comes on 2 discs. So yeah, 75p. Not seen that in years, so happy to add that to the collection. Next up is a Disney title, and this is the only one of this series that didn't actually have, and it was Descendants 2. I've got the other 2. My daughter likes these movies. I think this might be a favourite, I'm not 100%. Yeah, I've got the other 2, so we're looking for it at a cheap price of 75p, that'll do. And the final pick up in Scope today was a video game, and now most of the games in there are normally about 152 quid. But for some reason this one was marked up at 75p, and it's Smurfs 2 for the Xbox 360. But the good thing about it being 75p, because it says CX for £4. So yeah, happy to pick up Smurfs 2. You know, all in there complete, so happy with that. And the next charity shop I went, well, actually in sale, was the I think it's called the Roy Castle Lung Cancer Shop or something like that. It's basically some sort of cancer research type shop, and they have everything in there for 10p, Blu-rays, video games, DVDs, everything, well apart from box sets. And I picked up 7 today. The first thing I grabbed is a Blu-ray, 10p. I think I've actually already got this film, but I generally picked it up for a spare case for 10p. And it's Hugo, which is actually the 3D edition, so I don't know if this goes for anything. I've not checked this one out, but yeah, that's alright for the price. So adjusting the table there, that's better. Next thing I picked up is yet another Blu-ray, and this is yet another 3D edition. And I have got all these movies on Blu-ray. This one's Star Trek Beyond 3D. It's 10p, and that one actually trades for 90p in CX, so I might just trade it in there and get a few p profit on that. Next thing picked up was an Adam Sandler film that I've had in the past, but I don't know, I just got rid of it, I think, and for 10p I've already back in the collection. I really like this film, and it's 51st Dates with Drew Barrymore. Yeah, 10p, there you go. Next one I picked up is a movie starring It's got Josh Lucas, Topher Grace that I recognise, Mike Coulter, Dennis Haysbert, who I think was a president in 24. This is based on the Impossible True Story, and this is sealed. I think it's from a couple of years ago. It's called Breakthrough, but 10p for check it out. Good cast. What year is it from? Yeah, 2019. Thought it was. And next up is another sealed DVD. Again, 10p. And it's a BBC series called Spy Ship, starring Tom Wilkinson from The Full Monty. I don't know how old this is, but yeah, I'm not sure. But grabbed it because it actually trades in CX for £5, so well pleased to grab that. The final two pickups in there for, again, still 10p each, guys. These were a couple of Xbox 360 games I picked up. Just Cause 2. Remember used to playing this back in the day loads. I used to love this game, so yeah, happy to add that back in the collection. But also a game I've not actually played on the 360. I think I've got a version of this on my Switch at the moment, and it's Call of Duty, like a sort of arcade cowboy shooter, I think it is. So yeah, for 10p, won't leaving that behind. So yeah, pleased to pick that up. And yeah, the first place I went today, I say after CX, was Bernardo's. Now, I've not been in there for a while, and last time I went in there, they had a few old VHSs, and they had pretty generic stuff. And to be fair, some of this is probably pretty generic, but I've not got it in the collection. And they were doing a deal. I think it was 8 for £1, which works out what, 12.5p each. Can't go wrong with that. And I picked up £2 worth, so 16 titles. First thing I picked up is a Blu-ray, and this is a bit of not very good condition, but I am going to replace the case. And it's Hitch with Will Smith. Not seen this film for quite a while. Do quite enjoy it. Yeah, it's in there. But yeah, grab that. Next thing I picked up, again, probably mainly for the case, and I'll probably just swap this out for Hitch. It's the second, what is it called? Second best exotic marigold hotel. Yeah, it's not something I'm really interested in, but yeah, kind of got it for the case. I'll swap Hitch into that case. Another one I got mainly for the case, although I do enjoy this comedian. I'll give this a watch. I don't know if you've seen it. It's Jack D. So What Live? Love Jack D. Look forward to checking it out. And the next 3, 4, 8 titles, which we've all found in there, are all Clint Eastwood movies. Now, it was literally about, I don't know, 20, maybe a few more titles in there. And I think someone must have had this collection, Clint Eastwood collection, on DVD, and just tried to get it all into charity shop. And yeah, I picked up 8 Clint Eastwood films, guys. The first one I picked up is, I think this one's from, what year is this from? 71. And I think, is this like his only sort of horror or thriller type title? I might be wrong about that. It's called Play Mystery for me. I've heard something about that. But yeah, for 12.5p, grab it. Next one I picked up is an 80s movie. So yeah, happy to add 80s movies to the collection. This one stars Clint and also Burt Reynolds, and it's City Heat. Yeah, I haven't got that. So that one's from, it's 1984, I think it is. So yeah, that's cool. 80s collection. Another one for the 80s collection. I think this one's from 1989. And it's called yeah, Pink Cadillac. Don't know anything about this one. It says 89 on there. Another 80s one, which I'm not 100% I've already got this one, but I grabbed it anyway. And it's Firefox. I remember this being a good movie. Long time since I've seen it, but I'm just like, have I got it? Have I not? I'm not 100%. I need to check on that. And yeah, I think, yeah, I've got the next one is a movie from the 90s, mid-90s I think this is. It's called Absolute Power. Yeah, don't know much about this. One's got Gene Hackman in as Ed Harris, so good cast. Yeah, absolute power. Another one from, I think this is from the 90s as well, 1990 I think it is. Also stars, I don't know, I don't recognise any of the names to be fair, but it's White Hunter Blackheart, so it's some sort of game hunter, is he? I'm not sure. So I'll grab that one. This one, I believe this might be 80s as well. It says 84 on it. Well, I've never seen this film. It's quite a famous one of his. It's Tightrope. So pick that up. If it's 80s, that's bonus. Another 80s movie. The last one, I think this one's actually from 1990. Yeah, also starring Charlie Sheen, and I think I've seen this back in the day. It's been a long time. He's the Rookie. So yeah, grab that. So yeah, there's 8 Clint Eastwood movies. Basically 12.5p each. So that's cool. And got 5 left. Next one I picked up is Tom Cruise movie that's recently had a 4K. Now I saw this movie on the cinema when it was released, and I don't know, I just didn't get it. I hated it, I'll be honest. But maybe I was a bit younger to understand it. I don't know. I say that it was about 20 years ago, but I don't know. Maybe I just didn't get it, and I thought I'd grab it to maybe give it another try. And it's Vanilla Sky. Yeah, I remember it being weird, and I don't know. Well, maybe we'll give it another try, and if I don't like it, yeah, just get rid. Next is yet another 80s movie, so loads for the 80s collection today. I was pleased to find this one. Been after this for a while, and just looking at the charity shops. And it's a Vietnam movie, Hamburger Hill. Yeah, I saw this back in the 80s when like the Vietnam movies were quite popular, and you had Platoon, Casualties of War, and I know this one. And yeah, I can't remember who actually stars in this. But yeah, I remember it being a pretty good movie, so add that to the 80s collection. Next one is another Adam Sandler movie, which I have had in the past. It's one of his better ones again. It's more of sort of an action comedy with David Wayne, and it's Bulletproof. Yeah, I remember that being pretty good, but it's years since I've seen it. It's from, what was it? 96, so yeah, another 90s movie as well. And speaking of 90s movies, we've got another one here with Dennis Hopper and Wesley Snipes. Don't really know anything about it, but I recognise the title as Boiling Point. Done probably around the same time as like your Passenger 57 and stuff like that, I think. So it might be pretty good. And the final pickup is another Disney movie. Again, this is one I'm not 100% if I've got this or not. I need to check. I need to make a list of all my Disney titles, because I've been picking up a few recently that I've already got. Well, again, I need to check this one, but I picked up Air Buddies, obviously about some sort of basketball playing dogs, I presume. Is it basketball? Yeah, I think so. So yeah, Air Buddies. And yeah, that is all the titles I picked up today. So that's total spend of about, I worked out it was about £4.95. So happy with that. Got some to add to the collection. I've got potentially, I think it was in about £9 trade credits come back. And yeah, I had some more 80s collection. A couple of spare Blu-ray cases, a couple of video games. So yeah, well pleased with that today. And I only went out to go to see extra trade in my trade pile. And again, by the end of the video, I've got a new new trade pile starting again. So I just do this every week. I tend to get rid of stuff, and then I've got to start my trade pile again. But I tend to have done it by the end of the weekend. I don't know what it is. Lucky like that, I guess. So yeah. Comment down below if you're a fan of any of these films or games. I was really intrigued by how many Clint Eastwood movies there was. I could have probably got another 8 easy, but there's a few older ones that I'm not that familiar with. There's a couple like the Any Which Way You Can and Every Which Way But Loose, which I already own. But yeah, yeah, it was cool to see. Yeah, comment down below if you've a fan of these films, and if you played a couple of these video games. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for some more pickups. Bye guys!